Hi everybody, it's Jeff. I just wanted to show you this new lead system. So when you get an email, you're going to see something like this, new lead from TAS. Basically just, you could look at it here. Don't reply to this email. But it says something about the lead. I can go to the lead sheet here and I can see my leads. So the main thing you want to fill in is these red cells here. So what you're going to do is choose this little drop down right here, which lets us know whether you are interested in pursuing the lead. This is not like whether you want to work with them yet, it's just if you want to pursue and call. So you could say, I'm interested. And then the next column here will be a little more information. If you haven't yet attempted to contact them, put that there. But you should contact them within the first day. Attempted contact one time, two times, and it gets less and less red and then more yellow and green as you have made more progress with this client. Had one session, turns green, multiple sessions, darker green, regular client. So we're looking for all green in here. If it's somebody that it's not quite your specialty, you can also just say pass it on, and it will send it to another tutor. We'll get notified to send it to somebody else. There's some reasons here. I'm too busy. It's just not my thing. I'm not interested in it. Basically, any reason you want to just pass it on. We just need to know quickly so that someone else can handle it if you don't want it. Or you could just say other and then just write in here, um, why you want to pass it on. The other option you have here is bad lead. If you see someone that's, maybe it's spam or there's some other options here we have under bad lead, just a problematic client, maybe they're really just very difficult to work with, just anyone you wouldn't recommend sending on to somebody else, or they just, maybe at first you put I'm interested, but then later on you decide that it's a bad lead because you've followed up with them 4 times and they still haven't responded. So you can follow up as many times as you want, but if they're just non-responsive, maybe it's not worth anybody else's time. That's a bad lead. Okay, so like some other things we have in this sheet, we have invoices. So you could see, some of these will fill in their budget and how good they are at the software and how fast they need it. Uh, but when you're ready, this John Doe person, I can use this leads tab to send an invoice to that person. So if I click on this, I need to first go in. Well, you'll be able to click on this and it will actually send an invoice. And it'll fill out their name and information, so you won't have to fill that out every time. Also over here in invoices, you'll see something like this, and they will be able to, you'll be able to see, what the client has paid you, or if they have actually paid the bill. So in this, we can see that this invoice has been canceled. This one you have been paid your cut on 24th of May. This one the client still hasn't paid yet, so you see pending client payments here. So then it gives you the total earnings from this column. So that's invoices, and you can see over here what you've been tipped. You can see your rating and criticism, and if you can post the compliment. And also a new thing here is like if they allow you to use the images from the project in your portfolio on your page. You also have a link if you wanted to cancel that before the client has paid. You still have this option to cancel that invoice, so you could cancel it and write a new one. You could also send an invoice based on previous invoices. So just like in leads, over here in invoices, if you have a recurring client, I can click here and you'll see it'll send you to the bill generator. But this time you don't have to type in their name and their email. You just type in the description and fixed rate, 33 due, and then press 333 due, press send the invoice. You have options here for hourly if you want to put it instead 3 hours, 23 minutes. And it will also fill your hourly rate once you're in the system. Okay, so if I do send personal message and preview invoice, it will allow me to see what the invoice looks like. I can write a personal message before the invoice shows up if I want to. This is just to give you an idea of what the invoice will show. We have give client a discount here if I want to give them a per hour discount, like $5 off per hour, or if you're under fixed, you can give them $55, but I'm going to discount you $15, so it's only $40. I gave you a discount because you're great to work with. Put a period at the end, and then once that's all set, you can see that you're sending a $40 invoice to this person at that email. Send the invoice, and you've been set. So you can make it as tricky as or as complicated as you want. You could put in, just a number and be done, or you could give discounts and everything. Okay, so let's go back over here to this sheet. So you can see, well, that should populate after a little bit. You'll see a new invoice show up there in the invoice sheet. But try not to use we have a PayPal link if the client really insists on that. But it costs, they take more of a cut. And also you don't have the option, the client doesn't have the option to tip you. So really try to avoid PayPal and use this green link here, which is through Stripe. Okay, so the next tab we have down here, that covers everything there. Next tab is the dashboard. So your name should be filled out here. As far as this is your name, your email, phone number. This is, you could change this as much as you want. If you're full and you've got too much work, you could just come over here and change that to full. Or if you're just on temporary hold, you could put on hold. Let's say I was active, that means I'm accepting leads, and I could put, give me as many as you want, maximum leads, or 2 to 3 times per week, dollar per hour. Make sure if you change this, you let us know that you change it. Down here, you can choose all the things that you're teaching, software, so Cinema 4D, I'm proficient, 3ds Max, I'm an expert. And then services also, architectural modeling, I am an expert, whatever you want to put. Okay, so over here is what happens when you click I'm interested in a lead, it will automatically send them an email. So you can change in yellow what the subject line is, what the body says. You can't change this, but it will once you type in your email. It should show up there. Okay, so then here we have some stats, so you can see how you're doing over the past couple months. You can have a link here to edit your web page, see your web page. There's a contractor agreement I need you guys to sign. It's just something our lawyers wrote up for us. Send invoice to new client. If you have a new client that's not in your leads or anywhere, you could just fill this out just like you did before, the new invoice. And then this is like if you just want to copy this, paste it into a BCC, make sure you use BCC in an email so that you don't share everybody's emails with everybody else. But you could just say something like, hey, I'm open this week. Let me know if you need any help. But here's all your stats, your tips over the months. You could change, based on previous years, how you did, 2021, 2022. Okay, you can see your top clients here. You can see how your performance is, given versus accepted leads. This is also a good indicator. Your star rating based out of 5 stars. And this is something that's important to me, judging tutors' performances, is dollars. Dollars made per lead they were given, and also per lead they're accepted. They're both important in kind of different ways, but your total earnings for this particular year. Okay, so if you have any questions, this video will be in the Get Help in here. You can watch it again. I guess you're looking at it right now, so you don't need to watch it again. But yeah, give us a call. Our names are here under Get Help, so you can call Delane or I and let me know if you have any questions or comments. Thank you.